Hello everyone and welcome back to Space Engineers with C4 Credit. We're playing on the Explosive Currency server today because apparently the Space Bros server is borked in some fashion. I'm here at my base with Penne. You can see Penne up there. He's pretty much just chilling. This is our base. We have some mods installed on the server now, and we have actually started a new server, so things will be a little different here. Got our medical room. Oh god, and Penne. And we have this fancy door, which leads to the reactor. Got ourselves a big freaking reactor there. Just gonna kind of do a quick server tour of everything here. We actually have our regular refinery assembler fly up. We've got a big assembler here. What's it called? Large assembler or something? Yeah, large assembler. It takes a lot more power, but it can hold a lot more resources. Just saves you some of the trouble there. We have also installed some necessities. Just, you know, just in case. Little privacy room here. When you gotta go, you know. Got the spotlight up there just so that you can see when you're going. So that's nice, just in case. Got this large cargo container in case you run out of toilet paper. You can just grab some from in here. I'll show you the base and then I'll show you our ships and stuff. Penne went through and dug out like all this stuff, which is really cool. It's a good idea. We need to put some lights and stuff, and I think we need to expand it some. And then have like living quarters and stuff down here. I think that'd be really awesome. But here's actually our large refinery, which can hold a ridiculous amount of stuff. I don't actually know if it refines any faster than the regular refinery, but it holds a lot more, which is important when you have like really big miners. Excuse me. Alright, so I have the mining ship here that is a copy of the one that I built on the Space Bros server because I can't have the one on the Space Bros server anymore. However, once I built this, Penne built a big ship that had one large one on it, and it was just like, oh, well, that makes this one kind of pointless. Of course, that ship floated away somewhere. It's just gone now. We don't actually know what happened to it. So it's just gone. I think it was in the sun, and then it got blasted apart, is my guess. This large container looks awesome from outside. Then we have the Pink Chair of Death. That's like a taxi service or a rescue service or something. Originally, this was Penne's mining ship, and he kind of had those thrusters on the bottom facing the Earthbreaker drill that was in the middle. And so it kind of blew off. You can sit in the front while somebody's driving, and it's really nice. And then when you hop in the back, since this thing is so light, check this out. Look how fast this thing goes. It's just ridiculous. It's just so fast. So fast. So that's... oh wow, we're way out here now. So that's Penne's little get-around ship, if you will. We need to make the base look a little more like a base. I had a fighter here. This is something in a future episode I probably will attempt to redo, because it was a nice fighter, but then when I captured the military vessel that I'll show you next, the military vessel, I repaired one of the guns and it started shooting the shit out of my ship. So it's like, well, I guess I won't repair that fucking gun then. There's the military. Ah, yes, there's the rescue ship, which you guys have seen on the Space Bros server. I built it here first and then built it over there. This is the military transport. It is just like, it's one of the NPC ships, and then all of these little cargo containers, there used to be a gun. I took them out, and so here's the ship. I'm going to do some modification. Oh. It's double gravity there. Oops. Actually, you know what? I've seen everything in that base. Let's move on to Ozmet's base. Woohoo! Teleporting fast. That's the way to do it. Oz has taken the design of the rescue ship as well. He's got himself some nice little setup here. Pretty basic, it looks. And then he's created his own miner here, which I'm quite proud of him for doing. Now that is a cool looking set of thrusters. I like that. That looks really nice. Then I think he's got a large container. I think that's a large container. Look at all the freaking thrusters. I bet this thing moves. And then one big fucking thruster going backwards. That's crazy. Two of them. There's two of them. Man, that's a lot of thrust. And he calls it the worm. He's got himself a reactor there. I really like the look of those reactors. Those are good-looking reactors. Yeah, he's got some good-looking thrusters and stuff on here. I like it a lot. He's using light armor, though. I wonder if he knows that. Right, that's light armor? Yeah, that's light armor. I mean, it's cheaper, but I imagine that makes it a little weaker. We'll have to see how that plays out for him. He had another one that was kind of like this, that he refined the design down. We've all kind of gotten into this whole minimalistic designing situation, and it's been working pretty good for us. Maple Beacon is, of course, where Penne and I are. That's why the PC4, Penne and C4. And then Rampant Bombardment and LFR Sir Buford of Hamburg. That is Cayman. I don't know why he does that name. He's weird. So I guess let's go towards the center. Is Norman, which is Naren, and Gunpowder. So we'll go visit Gunpowder first. Excuse me, sorry. I've been really having a lot of fun with these guys on this server. It seems it's not quite as active as like the Space Bros server, but everybody on the Space Bros server is very, reclusive and secluded, and they're hiding, and they don't want to. And I get it, because like for a long time the server was just open to the public, whatever, and you had a lot of griefers come in and ram ships into stuff, and so I get it, but like, unless you're openly declaring war on everyone else, is it really such a big deal that everybody knows where you are? I don't. And apparently PvP is going to be a thing on that server soon, so we'll see how that goes. What is this blue thing out here? What is? There's a crashed ship. Looks like somebody plowed into the side of this. Looks like somebody plowed into the side of the asteroid, is what it looks like. That's unfortunate. I hope that was intentional, that it got left there like that. I don't know. Where's the opening to this damn place? He got in one of these big rocks that I know there's an opening on, like, all the way through. Is that the opening? That's the opening right there. Okay, stop! The damn jetpack goes too fast. Okay, Gunpowder. Looks like he's got ships in various stages of repair, or disrepair, if you will. Oh, he's got his TIE fighter. Or I think that's actually a bomber, I'm not sure. I think I have access, don't I? Yes. And this is just his ship to, like, move around in. It doesn't have any guns or miners or anything, it's just to get from one place to another. And I think it's brilliant. It looks great. The circle cockpit is one of the options that you have for driving stuff. Looks like he's got his basic little setup. Oh yes, he's trying to build more of the actual, like, building looking place. There's a med bay. think that's where you change your color. He's got his lights and these interior walls and stuff. Looks real good. I like it. I love the wire there. That's awesome. Looks like it's connected. Different walls. He's got plants up and stuff. He needs to put a door or something here, though. That way it's, you know, pressurized, so the plant makes sense to live. And then he's got his little miner here, which I need to design something similar to this, I think, for the Space Bros server. Let me zoom in here. Oh, he doesn't have it locked. Can I get in? I can. He gave me access. I should probably lock it for him. Look at this. You can see nothing. But if you zoom out... What is the... Oh, he's turned off all the thrusters and stuff. Weird. I don't know why he's not locked it, but... He also turned off his thrusters. I know he has them. They're right there and such. Down and over to the side. But anyways, all these little drills, right? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 20 drills, which is way more than the Space Bros server allows. But apparently I can do 7. And this thing... shockingly, like, he can drive almost at full speed just straight ahead through a rock with those little drills, and they just keep trucking, and that's awesome to me. That's definitely something that I'm looking into trying to accomplish with 7 of the little drills. So we'll give that a shot at some point. Now let's go visit the Naren. Naren's actually... Shockingly, Naren has probably the best looking base out of all of us right now. Which, again, shockingly, you know, playing Minecraft and everything else, he's never really been one for, like, building structures that are impressive or anything, you know? Like, he's good at doing the different stuff in the mods in the game and everything, but generally speaking, he's not really aesthetically inclined. But his base on this server is pretty decent. And he's got this little like asteroid out in front of his big asteroid, which kind of marks his entrance. I like that. It's not like he put it there, but you know, it's a good choice of asteroid. And here he is with his base. Please stop. Please. Where's the rest of his stuff? Is this it? I'm coming at it from a different angle than I normally do. But anyway, yeah, he's got this cool like tower walkway thing, which right now is incomplete. It's just a big hole into nothing. But I like his idea where he's going with it. He'll have multiple levels of his base and everything. And I really kind of like the... Whoa. I made it. Don't tell anybody that I botched that jump so bad. He needs to build some kind of staircase there. Up! There, I live. I like the way that some of his base... Whoa. I like the way that some of his base is unfinished. Like you can... What is all this stuff? Thruster components. Scrap metal. Apparently he destroyed something over here and didn't bother picking up after himself. But I like how it's unfinished look, you know? It really kind of makes sense for a station in progress to kind of look, you know, you have the framework and then it gets built up from there. I like it. I like it a lot. Excuse me. He also is using... oh yeah, him and Gunpowder are in a faction. They're RNG. So... I believe we are at peace with them. Oh. They're proposing peace. Accept. So, RNG, really nasty gummy bears, and... Oh, Naren's an applicant. I guess he I guess he ended up not in the thing. So, Cayman is in LFR. Aussie is Osmeth, and then RNG and PC4 are Naren and Gunpowder, and C4 and Pene, respectively. There's a hole right here, Naren. Gotta fix that shit. But I like the look of his base. Oh, yes. Yes. Steel catwalk plate. I like that. When it's unfinished, it looks like it's the cage and you can see out. Man, this is looking good. See what I'm saying? Like, this is crazy. You don't expect this kind of shit from Naren. It's ridiculous. What is this? I like these curved catwalks too. That's nice. And like I said, Naren's the only one that's really kind of making his base look, you know, anything more than just, you know, ah, here's a place to put my shit. And look at this, he's got like multiple docks. Like a docking station for his stuff. That's so cool. Everybody's building their stuff out of light. Aren't you scared? It'll break. He's got a green spotlight. This is his mining ship, I guess. Long? Man, that would hold so much. Is that a conveyor? Or medium? I think those are both medium cargo containers. That is just silly. And it goes like that. Why does he have one on the bottom if he's got them on the side? I don't know. Weirdo. He's a weird guy. Design's funny, but, you know, it's functional. He also has the Totes Original, which, shockingly, is probably the most original thing on the server. I've never seen anything quite like it, except at my base and at Osmeth's base. And I think Cayman also is using it. Charge up a little bit there. Alright, so that's Naren's place. I really like it a lot. Like, he's honestly doing the best out of all of us as far as bases. Need to start working on mine for aesthetics, because he's just putting us all to shame. Let's go check out what Cayman is doing. Cayman and Pene are actually on right now. So I'll probably jump on Vent in a little bit and join them. Since my recording is being botched by the fucking Space Bros server not being online right now. Actually, it shows as online, but for some reason it keeps telling me the host has disconnected, which is not true. So I don't know what the deal is with that. Whatever. Cayman actually built himself a fighter that we went to attack a military ship with, and military ships are bitch. Like, if you can't take out the guns from range, like, actually getting in their range will destroy you so fast. It's sad. But anyways, he had this, like, cool, it was kind of like a helicopter without the blades on top. And so it was just like a little jet fighter kind of helicopter looking thing. I don't know if he still has it, but it was pretty cool looking. And Naren and I attached passenger seats on top of the engines, and I put a shield in front of mine because I figured, you know, if he's going to be attacking shit, I want to be protected. Naren almost died by getting shot, and I was fine. So that was good. Well, let's check out what he's got going on. I've not been to his base before, I don't think. I've seen where he is and shit like that, but I've not really been to his base. He's on the inside. And of course, on the Explosive Currency server, we have meteors turned on. So we all build, like, in the shadows of stuff. Is he inside? No, he's outside. Okay. Ah! Looks like he's looking to build himself a new ship. And there is your Darnell cameo, if you will. Sir Buford of Hamburg, using another Totes Original. I'm really glad this gun does not have ammo right now. Whew. That's a big ship, man. That is a large ship. I did not realize at first, but yeah. This is definitely a large ship. He is going to have all kinds of fun here. And a lot of our ships, I mean, don't think we're weird or anything, but a lot of our ships we are getting off the marketplace to like start with, and then we kind of like alter them from then, just to get like an idea of outlines and that kind of thing. I did mine completely, you know, on my own, and it was just really quite mediocre compared to some of the other stuff. Like once I can show you Sumei's stuff, it's black and you can't see anything, but it is really nicely shaped. This is not the ship that we were on. He's got himself a new fighter bomber thing. And the guns can shoot through the shields, so you can kind of cheese the actual like fighting of the bad guys, the NPC ships. You can kind of cheese the fighting of them with his shields because they can't blow up your guns and stuff. Which helps, you know, don't lose as many ships. But this looks to be the same as Naren's. I wonder who came up with the idea first. It would appear that Cayman has died several times. Doesn't he have his light on? As you can see, or maybe he's just throwing his tools out. Bastards throwing their tools everywhere. Big ass refinery. See what I'm saying? Like, Penne is working on our base so much as aesthetics and stuff, like hiding the big refinery in the asteroid and stuff like that. But nobody's really focusing on building the bases to look cool except for Naren. And his definitely does look interesting. I definitely want to copy him. Okay, so let's see what this ship will contain. There's the door, so you walk in, right? Oh, and it's got two doors. Is that what I saw? No? Yes, two doors. So, right? Yes, there is two doors. I'm not crazy. So it's like a pressurized airlock. I like that. That's a good idea. There seems to be a walkway. I hate being in the holograms. It's hard to see. So there'll be a med bay there. I don't know what that is. Turret, maybe? I'm not real sure. Gravity generator. The med bay. Cargo containers. Door here. I don't know. Tubing and stuff. I wonder if, what the hell are those? What are you? Rocket launchers. Big freaking rocket launchers. He's basically building himself a big fighting ship. Well, that's pretty cool. Just got one side down here. This would be the cockpit, I'm assuming. Yeah, there's the flight seat. Nice and open. I like it. Like it a lot. But yeah, I'm very interested to see how this is going to turn out, like, completed. Does it have a refinery and stuff, or is it just strictly, you know, attack shit? I think it's just an attack ship. That's pretty damn cool, though. So, okay, well, that's pretty much everything we've got on the server right now. Go ahead and just...